Hey there YouTube fans, AC Productions here, and today I'm going to be showing you on how to replace your front lower radiator grill. If you don't have a radiator grill, that's fine. I did install one, and I did a video a year or so ago, or a couple years ago, and as you can see, this is how it's holding up. I wouldn't have ever suspected that this would have happened from this company. Asking me if I recommend getting this grill, I would say probably not, because over time this is what's going to happen. Your exhaust is actually going to poke through and burn a hole through it. As far as my upper radiator grill, I did that from scratch, one of my own designs. Pretty much I just grabbed the materials and made my own grill, and that's holding up pretty well. But as far as this one from a company, I spent I think around $70 or $100 for this thing, and it's not holding up very well. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to replace that one with this one. This one I've got. I'll have a link in the description below of where I purchased this one from. This one's not made out of metal, it is made out of plastic, but I think from the design it will actually be sticking out more further out, so I don't think the exhaust is going to be hitting that anytime soon. So this one's made out of ABS plastic, as you could hear. On the other side of this, it's not painted, it just looks like that. So they have this one in many different colors. I think it was black, carbon fiber, red, and blue, and then this white color. So I just picked black because really, I mean, no one really looks down there, so I just kind of wanted to, you know, blend in. It'll have a nice cool design once we're done with it. Alright, but enough talk, let's get to the installation. Alright, so to get to removing this, you're going to have to remove these two screws down here. And then we're also going to have to remove the bolts that are back here. So let's just go ahead and get started in removing those two screws down there. In case you did do my installation of this grill, this is underneath the bike. As you can see, here's the ground. You're going to also have to remove these screws from the other side. They look like normal screws, but from this side you actually see that they have a small little nut on it. You're going to need your needle nose pliers to grab that nut, and then from the other side undo the screw. But if you did not do that installation of this grill, then you don't have anything here, so you don't have to worry about the nut on the other side. All you would have is a screw that you could remove from the other side of this. So on this side. Just a note on that, I just want to show you guys before continuing on. And then also from the bottom view, I think I was able to get a good clear shot of this bolt. I'll show you with the arrow. So that bolt on both sides you're going to also have to remove, so you can remove the grill. So if you want to know what this position is, this one is, if I were to go back, you can see here is the fairing. And then when you go over here and you look inside, up in there, there is the bolt that you need to remove to get that grill out. Alright guys, I removed the whole side fairing so you can see the bolt a little bit more clearly. You may also need to be doing this. You may not need to do the same if you want to have a little bit more room to actually get your hand in there and remove the bolt. So the bolt will be right here, and it's going to be a 10mm bolt. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to need to remove this bolt for both sides to remove this grill. Again, if you don't have this grill, you don't have to worry about this part because you don't have to remove anything, because over here it's actually, there's nothing there. Alright guys, since I took out the fairing, and I'm doing two installations in one actually. So since I'm doing an LED install here, so that's what I'm doing. I'm doing kind of two videos in one, but putting them as separate videos. Since I have the fairing apart, I'm going to go ahead and to install this this different style of lower radiator guard, we need to remove this plastic piece. So we're going to go ahead and grab the screwdriver and remove that piece. Okay, now that we get that spot removed, now let's go ahead and grab our grill here. Go ahead, and what you're going to do is you're going to slide this bottom part in first, and then we're going to slide it in through the top here. So just note that when you install this in, you're going to notice that there's going to be these little tabs right here, one here and one here. Make sure that the grill goes in between that to hold, that's going to hold in place. It's going to slide in there. So this edge piece is going to go right in there. So just go ahead and put that in there like so. I'm going to lift up the LED there. Alright. Alright, so everything should line up. Now let's go ahead and let's put our screws back in. Okay, so now that you already put the 2 screws on for that side, and we already put the grill, now we're gonna go ahead and push this side of the fairing over here and attach it with the 2 screws. 1 screw here, 1 screw here. And then there's a little, you see that little hole in the bottom? Another little plastic screw goes in the bottom. It's like a little plastic clip. So once you put these together and you put the 2 screws, don't forget to put that little clip at the bottom. So then that it should go in like so. And don't worry about this part, I'm working on a different project for that. Okay, after you put those 2 screws in and that bottom piece, you're all set. That's all there is to it. So that's it. And the thing I like about this one is that it actually sticks away from the manifold. So it sticks away from there, so it's not actually touching at all. So I should not have any issues with this a downpipe grill. Alright guys, once it's all said and done, this is how it looks like. And I think it looks actually really good. Has a nice design. Almost kind of reminds me of an evil transformer or something. Well, hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit that like button. If you haven't yet already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And thanks for watching.